Welcome to day 1 of the T3 challenge for toned arms. Today we go through some basic movements to assess the muscle groups around our upper body. So we have a warm-up and cool-down included. This is a standing routine with 11 moves, 45 seconds on, followed by a 15-second break. And we'll be featuring the following artists. Let's get started. Alright, let's get started with the warm-up. So crossing your arms over your chest, interchanging which arm is on top, and marching or stepping side to side. It's easy to neglect an area, so today's workout I encourage you to pay attention to the weak and strong muscles, and we'll be working on those throughout the next 12 days. Up next, we have the shoulder press. So stepping back, bringing your arms straight up over your head, and then pressing and squeezing your shoulder blades back at the bottom of the move. This is an active chest stretch. This is really good for opening up that chest. Up next we have an active oblique stretch. So make sure you keep moving throughout this. Don't keep a static stretch. Next we're going to warm up the rotator cuff. Moving on to a calf stretch and arm circles, warming up the full body. And arm rotation. Okay, that's round 1 done. There's 2 rounds. Slowly increase the energy of each move. It's day 1, so be kind with yourself.
Running, holding on to nothing, running till it's gone. Oh, honey, better days are coming. All the light is dawning to reveal where you belong. You've been running. Holding on to nothing.
Warm-up complete.
Let your fire set you free.
So make sure to stay active throughout the break. You can either jog as I'm doing or step side to side if you're looking for a more low impact version. If you want to increase the intensity, you can do high knees or run in place. For the first move, we have an overhead hammer. If you want to increase the difficulty, just pick up a weight.
Look up at the birds, they're singing songs that make me think of when we were young and didn't care. Man, those were the days. How'd we get so far from that place? All the happy promises we made and couldn't keep. Wonder why we didn't stay.
Up next, we have a standing chest press. So to achieve the best results with this move, make sure to squeeze your chest as you bring those forearms together. And then as you bring your arms back, squeeze those shoulder blades together.
'Cause I believe in you. I believe in you. I believe in you. We can look back and move forward.
Okay, let's pulse in the front. Make sure to really tense and squeeze all the upper body muscles in order to get the most out of this movement. And let's pulse the shoulder blades.
Tomorrow's a new day. And I know this ain't easy. But we're
3,
both
2,
gonna
1,
make it
and we're done. Good job.
You have to believe me.
Up next, we have bicep curls. So pin those elbows right to your side and then tuck next to your rib cage. And then throughout the full movement, squeeze that bicep.
I believe in you. We can keep on living in the past of what we've been and focusing on all that has gone wrong. Or we can think of after the place the light got in, the love that's held together for so long. I know this ain't easy, but we're both gonna make it through. You
And break.
have to believe me.
Up next, we have a standing row.
I believe in you.
So again, engaging all the muscle groups, squeezing the shoulder blades at the back of the
This ain't
movement.
easy, but we're both gonna make it through. You have to believe me, 'cause I believe in you. I believe in you.
So really resist against yourself.
I believe in you. I believe in you.
Up next, we have a windmill and strong man. So draw a nice big circle with your arms, and then let's add in a tricep extension at the top, keeping those elbows pinned by the ear. Squeeze down.
In South Australia I was born.
Heave away, haul away.
In South Australia round Cape Horn.
We're bound for South Australia.
Haul away, you're rolling king.
Heave away, haul away.
Haul away, you'll hear me sing. We're bound for South Australia. stepped out one morning fair. Heave away, haul away. Was
And
there
break.
I met Miss Nancy Blair. We're bound for South Australia.
Up next, we have a pull down and hip extension. Imagine there are ropes tied to the ceiling and you're trying to pull them down.
South Australia. And as we wallop around Cape Horn, heave away, haul away. You wish to God you've never been born. We're bound for
You should be
South
feeling it
Australia.
in the triceps. Explore bringing your foot out at different angles. You really start to feel this in the glutes and hip area. And switch sides.
Australia, I was born.
Up next, we have a bent over chest fly.
In South Australia, round Cape
Keeping your back straight, bend from the hips.
In South Australia,
Pull those
I
arms
was born.
up and out.
We're bound for South Australia.
Squeezing your chest at the bottom and then squeezing your shoulder blades at the top of the move. And keep control of your arms both on the way up and down. Don't let gravity do the work.
Heave away, haul away, haul away. You'll hear me sing. We're bound for South Australia. In South Australia, I was born. Heave away, haul away. In South Australia, round Cape Horn. We're bound for South Australia. In South Australia, I was born. Heave away, haul away. In South Australia, round Cape Horn. We're bound for South Australia.
And break. Up next, we have arm circles. Raise those arms nice and high and draw a circle around that shoulder joint. Okay, in just a moment, we're going to switch sides. If you want more of a challenge, keep going throughout the break. Okay, if you're not already, let's go. Raise your arms up and circle in the opposite direction. If your arms are starting to burn and get tired, that's good. Keep going. It means that you've worked at a good level of intensity. If you find that you're not tired, the next time pick up some weights. For our second last move, we have a high knee jack. Keep your back nice and straight. Bring your knee up to hip height. Go as fast as what you're comfortable with. 5 seconds left. 3, 2, 1, and we're done. Jog in place. Up next we have the crossbody hammer. Now step one foot out to the side and bring it up to about hip height. Now you can bring your hands up over your head and then follow them down towards the knee. If you want to increase the intensity of this movement, you can pick up a weight, or you can lean slightly, bringing your leg up, and don't touch down with that toe. So that'll be a lot harder on balance, requiring more muscles and core to stabilize your body. Switch sides. And rest. Alright, great job today. So for recording purposes, I did this exercise twice, so if you want to see similar progress to me throughout the 12 days, then hit that replay button. Otherwise, let's continue to a cool down. Now it's really important to stretch and do an appropriate amount of cooling down. It will reduce the amount of soreness you feel the next day. So the body is similar to a car and a machinery in the way that getting it started can require a lot of energy and be quite difficult, but once it's moving, it has a certain amount of momentum. So during this time, we burn similar amounts of calories with less work. We also give our bodies a chance to sweat out any of the water we're retaining.